Hello, and welcome to SpaceEngine Exploration. So I might sound a little bit different in this episode. It's because I have an interface for my microphone now, so now I'm using it through XLR. Which I used to do in my older videos with the mixer, but now I have a Steinberg UR12 interface. And I really enjoy the quality of this thing. So hopefully there's a little bit less noise in my videos and stuff like that, and hopefully it's just overall better quality. Let's see. I don't know what that is. What's that? Do we have a comet in the solar system? Oh yeah, guess so. It's not today's date though. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, this is the moon, covered in water. I never removed my little mod that I did. And that's apparently Mars. I don't know what the hell happened over there, but for some reason Mars is like a super luminous object thing. Like, look at that. Why did it turn purple? I can't even. That's just it. I can't even. Got the sun over here. Where was that comet at? Okay, well, there's the now purple Mars. Just shift H our way to Earth. And we have a comet over here. You know, that's not very far from Earth at all. Let's select this comet and hit play and just kind of watch what happens. And there it is, doing its pass by the sun. It looks like it's already gone, but let's just reverse time and watch the comet in reverse. See how close it gets to the sun. Okay, so it never really gets too close. Closest it gets is about an astronomical unit away from the sun. Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on some suggestions. The first one we have is from Tech Bro. No description, just the ID here. Let's see if I can get this pasted in real quick. Get rid of that question mark. And here we go. Okay, so we have a binary orange dwarf system here in a galactic collision. Very neat. Looks like a three-way galactic collision. You can see a spiral galaxy right there, and over there. Also, I hope you guys like the increased star count that I have kind of going on. I adjusted my video settings to show more stars. And I've also taken apart this brand new laptop and replaced the thermal compound, reassembled it, and that fixed the overheating issues I was having in the last episode. Okay, so that's just kind of and it's not really a plan Nemo. It is orbiting the binary star system, but it is way out there. But it does have a few of its. Oh wow, it has a lot of its own moons. Wow, multiple pages. We got this. It looks like a red dwarf star and an orange dwarf over here. And it looks like another Plan Nemo kind of, well, not Plan Nemo, but a large planet that's orbiting both these stars. It's not really letting me. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this one's got a little bit of luminosity. You could actually see it. Very cool. Let's see if there's. Okay, we got a planet with life. It's an Oceania with life, which means if we land on it, we will not be able to see anything. Okay, just got rings. Let's make sure our clouds are enabled. There we go. In fact, I'm going to fly back over to the moon, just because I didn't have the clouds enabled. I do have clouds on the moon, and it looks very cool. If you guys have seen the video, then you already know what I'm talking about. And I do definitely still plan to get a tutorial up on how to do that. I just have not really had the time to record between daily life and work, so yeah. Got a really round moon right here. It's still just like a large asteroid though. This one might even have a core, which would be pretty cool. What else can we visit? We got this warm gas giant over here, with a lot of objects orbiting around it. Very cool. No large moons that we can visit. And let's check our other star over here. Okay, I really like the luminosity on this planet. It's got a tidal dark storm, but it's still illuminated by the neighboring star over there. So it gives it a really cool appearance, like an orange and blue. Rotate with object. There we go. Very neat. Let's go ahead and check out this gas giant over here. It's got the same effect going on. Illuminated on one side over here, and then you got the main star lighting it up red over there. Which makes this a very cool looking system. Is that a giant crater? Kinda looks like it. Oh no, that's just... Oh, is that an ocean? Yeah, that could possibly be a giant crater. I'm not too sure. We've just got a huge round spot on this planet here. And a couple of cyclones. Which is interesting for a desert planet. Oh man, this game is running so much better now that I'm not running like 90 degrees Celsius on the GPU. That makes all the difference in the world. We can just visit these planets very rapidly. And I like that. So let's go back to the moon. There we go. Here is the moon with clouds and an ocean. Very cool looking. Love the appearance of this. There's a reflection of Earth on the moon. Isn't that so cool? Like, let me pause that. I didn't really give you guys a nice detailed look of the moon. It was a very short impromptu video of me just messing around pretty much. But look at this. Got an Earth-like atmosphere, clouds. This is very cool. Earth-like sunrise. I love it. It's beautiful. Mars is kind of the same, but it's a bit bugged out because I never deleted. I guess I have to input like a script to delete the original Mars object. So if I go through, you can see that there is like a terraformed Mars there, but I have to edit it and adjust the planet size a little bit. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to close that now. Yeah, it does this sometimes. But as you can see, we have a terraformed Mars with a little bit too much water. A little bit of the land is sticking out, but I can adjust that by going to sea level. And just reducing that. Sea level. Well, that's not updating for some reason. Oh well. I can't even get this like closed, so... Yeah, the game's like bugged out. Let's just try to get away from here. I can't close it, so I'm gonna have to reopen the game. Be right back. Okay, I am back in the game. Here is our overly bright Mars that is not going so insane this time. Neat. Okay, let's move on to our next suggestion. Hey Retrograde, do you play Starbound? Yes, I have beaten the game. I did respond to your comment. Okay, cool. I can hardly hear you. Yeah, my audio balancing in the last episode was terrible. What did I think of Starbound? Oof. I expected a lot more than what it was. I feel like the game was just kind of boring and the music wasn't very exciting. The combat system was not like my favorite. I kind of like the combat system in like Terraria more, for example, but that's just me. So this next suggestion is from Oshi Jack. I did complete the game and it was fun, but yeah. Can't say I preferred the game. That I also found recruiting people for your ship was a pain in the ass. So yeah. Okay, so go to Earth and try to locate. I don't do those suggestions. I just visit stuff. I don't go searching for stuff. Or else it's gonna be a long, tedious video of me just being completely lost for like an hour and giving up. So I don't think there's anything really to visit around here. We got a black hole here in the center of this globular cluster thingy. So that's neat. Black holes are always neat. Have to visit at least 50 of them per episode. It's required. And let's get some stars orbiting around it. There we go. Get that lens flare just dancing around everywhere. Because at some point I decided I liked lens flares in the game. But if you go back to the earlier series, you would see that I was running the game on lower graphics just because I liked it that way. No, I like all the shiny effects. I don't know. Just kind of changes things up a little bit. I even have the motion blur on, which I kind of despised before. I don't think I have the traveling motion blur on though. Let's see. Oh, I do. It just looks weird when you do things like this. Which is probably going to look like a noisy, jumbled up mess in the actual feed once I'm done rendering it, because that's just what happens with H.264. It goes potato. Let's go to this molten planet here. I think it's been a bit since we visited a good molten planet. Yeah, that's lava. That is a planet that is meeting a very unfortunate fate next to this star. It's an orange giant, but it's got like a debris disk around it. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and check out the next suggestion here. If things want to work the first time I click on them. This one is from Mooing. This gas giant has 5 terras for moons. No life, unfortunately. Okay, well, we got a warm terra here. And I don't see a gas giant yet. I do see a galaxy there, so I think we're in a globular cluster, judging by how close those stars are to us. Ah, there's the gas giant. Let's go back to this moon. We get a nice view of the gas giant right there. Oh, it's glowing. Wonder if that's due to thermal effects? It is thermal effects, 410 degrees. Ah, there's the star right there. A red hypergiant. Ooh. So that means it's a hypernova candidate. That's going to be a crazy detonation in the center of this cluster. Aren't globular clusters like new stars or something? Kind of crazy that there's a hypergiant there. This is our planet right here, so we have desert, 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 warm terra. So, one warm terra with clouds, water, no, not water, methane. We got another one here, similar compounds, another one over here, also similar compounds, which kind of says they formed with the same material, of course. And one over here. See if we can touch down on this one. This would be the one furthest from the gas giant. We got a lovely view of that dying star in the sky there. Yeah. Can't say I'd want to be anywhere near that. However, it is a very toasty, but probably survivable 45 degrees Celsius on this planet. Now that is incredibly hot for an average temperature, but there might be cooler places such as the nighttime side of the planet, but I don't know. Let's get a nice close-up view of this hypergiant here. "87 masses of the sun." That is a very, very dense star. Well, not a very dense star, but a very massive star. Oh, and it's got a black hole next to it. Check this out. Neat. Which is a mass of 11 suns. So, not a very massive black hole. Very cool. Let's go ahead and select this next suggestion, which is from Vandor, the Cosmic Wanderer. Let's clear this out, paste it in, and let's go. This is apparently a suggestion I missed in a previous episode. A pair of binary titans both have multicellular marine and terrestrial life. It's also a white dwarf system, so everything should be bluish. Kinda, sorta. It's very dim. So this has marine and terrestrial life. It is a frozen titan. Well, I guess that's why it's dim. Let's go ahead and turn off real planet brightness so we can get a nice view of this planet when we touch down. Okay, we have green oceans. Let's touch down right here. Okay, so we have some ice. Should be able to see the life texture since we do have terrestrial life on this planet. I can't seem to spot it though. Oh, that's two craters. That's what threw me off right there. Let's try smacking down face first right here. These might be our life textures. We got some like green things there. Can't really tell. That's just rock textures. So I guess maybe it's subglacial? It would say if it was, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think those little bits of green that are just interweaved between these rocks is our life. I can't really tell though. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn back on the real planet brightness. And let's reopen this up. And let's go to the gas giant that has life. Now, let's see if this is panspermia. Oh, I don't have the gas giant selected. My mistake. Here we go. Panspermia. So the life transferred from that titan over there and infected this gas giant here. Very cool. It is a white dwarf system, so let's go ahead and check out the main star here. A white dwarf with an accretion disk that's going to be incredibly bright. I mean, look at that. But if I drop the exposure down significantly, we can start to see the white dwarf, along with the details of its accretion disk. And that's about the best view we're going to get. No distortion around it. Don't know why. No atmospheric lensing. But very cool looking. And let's just spin it around. Let's go back to real time. There we go. And here's the accretion disk spinning around the white dwarf in real time. That white dwarf is about the size of Earth. So, very cool. Let's just boink. And there's also a red dwarf in this system, which is probably stealing mass from. Hard to say. The next suggestion is from Arcus. Let me go ahead and select this ID here. Paste it in, and then I'll read the comments. Okay, here we go. I recently found this very unique star system with a bizarre planet and moons, at least a few. 4 of the most interesting ones are the 2 gas giants with 2 scorched moons. One is the second hottest object star system, and 2 binary frozen planets. And the Titan with clouds is so thick, it doesn't even let starlight through. Okay. Let's get our new menu up. Cold Titan with life, with multiple cloud layers, looks like. Which is pretty unique for a Titan. Am I underwater? Or is that actually the atmosphere? Okay, I went underwater. And yeah, I cannot see that star anywhere. Oh, it does have multiple cloud layers. Sorry if I'm inhaling, that's from me yawning. trying not to yawn directly into the microphone. Wow, there's a lot of gas giants in this system. Oh, what are some other things you want me to check out? The scorched moon. Okay, so the gas giants with 2 scorched moons. Oh, it was a hot desert. I'd say that's scorched. Very warm though, at 409 degrees Celsius. Here's a scorched desert at 750 degrees. Wow, that is just a big ball of lava. Okay. Don't know what happened here, but bad things have definitely happened. Oh, and I think we're being eclipsed by the sun, but look at that. It's just a big red glowing ball. And if I let it orbit around, we can see the daylight side, which kind of gets rid of the red effect for the most part. Yeah, as you can see. It's the clouds that take on that red color. But that's very cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next suggestion, which is from Mr. Star Wars, also the final suggestion for this video. This comment says, this is a terror with mint green and cyan rings. It also looks great from the night side of the planet. Okay. Let's go ahead and just paste this in. And here we go. Okay. It's got a mint green. Oh wow, look at that. I couldn't even say what those are made of. And if we go to the nighttime side of the planet, we can see the green rings in the sky, and wow, look at that. Galaxy right there. So if we get on the nighttime side of the planet, and look at the rings. Oh wow, that is beautiful. I can't say I've seen that in SpaceEngine before, not that shade of green. That is very cool. Let's go ahead and get up close to them. Yeah, I've never seen rings this color before, not this shade of green. It's so vibrant. Like normally you could get like a rainbow color that's like desaturated, but no, this is very vibrant for the color it has. And that is very cool. So, let's go ahead and touch down right here. Nice little camera tilt. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, subscribe, and let me know your IDs for SpaceEngine 9.8.0. God, what have I done? Oh no. Just end the episode here.